addition to the Young Boy Bros channel. So I'm going to be playing the game in front of the screen while I'm going to tell you some stories. Let's start. So for this first story, it's actually the story of my worst injury, well, one of my worst injuries. So, let's go back to 2023. 10-year-old Noah just minding my own business in 4th grade. Well, not really minding my own business. I know this is not a school shooting. No, don't even think about it. So, basically, this is a story. It's kind of like a school rewards day. And in this case, it's a day where we get to play in water. So it's kind of like a wet day. The part of this is we get snow cones. And so, I had to go somewhere. Like the bathroom. So my class left to go get the snow cones. And I went looking for my class when I got out of the bathroom. I was wondering where they were. So finally, I realized that they were outside. So I go searching outside. And eventually I see that they're on the other side of the small road. So I go right. So I ain't really on the road, it's more just like a parking space. So I go right into them. But I tripped. And since it's on the road, so I tripped. And you know what happens? I scraped my left leg and busted my right knee open. And I busted it open. Like I was bleeding. Like there was blood on my towel. Well, I still have a scar from that incident. Because that was like 3 years ago. 4 years ago. Not 3. Anyways, yeah. It's one of the worst times of my life. So, moral of this story, do not run on roads. You will bust your knee open. So now the second story. This one actually happened more recently, last night and this So you know how most nightmares, they come to life? Like, this man had a nightmare of a tornado, or this woman had a nightmare of a bear attack. Well, in cryptozoology, there is a, that's my clock by the way, there is a cryptid who, goes into people's dreams, and if you see that cryptid in your dreams, yeah, you're screwed. That cryptid is the rake. I'm screwed. I saw him in my dreams last night. Oh no! I'm going to be hunted. Pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. So here's another story. That's the story of the strangest wicked and awfully ever. So picture this. You're me. Only there's my mom, my dad, and my brother. And now your only 3 properties are the oranges. Such as Tennessee, New York, also like the other ones in Charles Place, I believe. St. Charles. But either way, so I have those 3 properties. Now, I didn't know what to do. I was broke, so I placed a few houses by myself to try and earn some money in case my family members glance on my property. and I ended up bankrupting my brother doing this. I still remember that time. Now when I bankrupted him, all of the rewards, I ended up taking all of his money. I went on free parking a few times and got the loot from there. So I had hotels on my property. So then my dad went on my property. He loses a bit of money, but he's still in the game. And then he lands on my property. And guess what? Oh wait, no, he landed on my mom's property. Okay, so now it was just me versus my mom. My mom had better properties, but I had almost all the 500. So I went on my property. I need to handle a few 500. And so I went on her property 2 times. She went on my property. And then I ended up with all her 500. That gives me all the 500. And then she's won. Because I'm powerful. It's just orange. Just orange. Remember that. And orange is one of the weaker ones. Well, the highest orange is just 1,000. But you know, they're like one of the weakest. So anyway, I won with over $19,000 in my bank. That is the craziest win in Monopoly history. I won with just one. Just one. That's all I had. Just one. And I somehow won. So, you want to win Monopoly? Just have to do one and put the points on all 3 of them. You'll win. It's likely. It was one of the greatest wins forever. So, next up, is a power system. So, brought that math grade up. And I had a B in math in the last quarter. But now I have an A. An A plus. Is it an A plus or is it an A minus? I don't know. But now I have an A in math. And an A in everything else besides English. I have an 81 Guys, if my mom grounds me before Valentine's Day, I'll visit 3 with 7 away. Afraid my mom doesn't ground me. No, she's not strict, but yeah. My parents don't allow very bad grades. They expect me, when they see my grades, to bring my grades back. Nothing else to do. Hey, I brought most of my grades up. I brought my band grade up. I brought my social studies grade up, my science grade up, my math grade up. But I failed to bring up my ELA grade. Dang! I'm in 7th grade and I'm apparently bad at ELA now. I used to be supposed to OT of ELA. And now I'm good at narrative writing, and apparently I'm not that good at anything else. I'm good at writing essays. I love writing essays. When I hear an I feel all crappy, but that's because I really don't feel like writing. But I really love writing. I love writing my stories. I love writing essays. It gives me something to do, to think about. Gets my mind energetic. You know, and one of my favorite things to write is narratives. Mount Bigfoot. So here's a fun fact about Mount Bigfoot. It is first Mount Bigfoot story. You know, the first one I read to y'all. It's actually started out as an essay for a sixth grade project. The winner gets like candy. So my ELA teacher said, so here's the project. You gotta write a narrative essay that takes place on a mountain. And I'm big into stories. So I'm like, maybe I should write a Bigfoot story that takes place on a mountain. Because Bigfoot is on this mountain for the big mountains. So I looked up mountains in Canada, because that's where he's most commonly seen, Canada. That has Bigfoot. And it showed me the setting of Mount Bigfoot, Stony Dakota Nation. So then I write the essay. 25 paragraphs long about Joshua and Jake and how what they think is Bigfoot and what they did. And yeah, Mount Bigfoot was born. But here's the thing. When I first wrote it was never called Mount Bigfoot. I called it Sasquatch Mountain. But I changed the name. I changed the name at the end of the year to Mount Bigfoot. And you see, Mount Bigfoot was also one of the earlier planned names until I chose Sasquatch Mountain as the original name. But then I changed it to Mount Bigfoot. It kind of makes sense. It kind of feels good to call it Mount Bigfoot. Yeah. Mount Bigfoot is born, all due to a message. So that was how Mount Bigfoot was born. So Mount Bigfoot, I'm actually going to start working on the next story about Bigfoot. So I actually finished the entire story recently. But I want to work on a prequel, you know, to give us more background information. So, spoiler alert, this prequel will be about Cutburn Cabin from Mount Bigfoot 2. It's going to be the origins of James Cutburn and how he built the cabin, Bigfoot. And it's going to be called Mount Bigfoot Cutburn Cabin. It's going to dive into how James built the cabin. And yeah, stay tuned. But that story won't release until next year. About maybe a baby. So yeah, May 2027. So yeah, we still got a while to wait. Now speaking of May 2027, that's when Avengers the Secret Wars released. And now something odd is that Avengers Doomsday releases 5 months before that, so every year. That's usually how long you wait. Avengers Infinity War released in like May or April of 2018. And then 1 year later in April, they released Avengers Endgame. And now apparently, because Avengers Doomsday was delayed, then Secret Wars is releasing about 5 to 6 months later. They got away Secret Wars today. They were working too much on Doomsday that they're spending less time on Secret Wars. Secret Wars gotta be the way. If you're going to way Doomsday, you gotta delay Secret Wars. Now let's stop talking about Marvel before I get talking about it. So, real quick, shout out to Raylan Meeks. He is an awesome dude. And he is also a classmate. He subscribes to my channel recently, and he's telling other students at my school to subscribe to the channel. So shout out to him for helping. So here's something you should know. When I give shout outs, they become an official member of the Young Club. So that means I might mention them more often in my videos. And then one day I might invite them to my house and we can film a video together. See? Now, he is awesome. I appreciate him. Thank you, Raylan, for watching this video. So what's next for this story? Or one story? Well, I don't honestly know. Yeah. Well, you ask, what do you mean? I don't want to write or tell or explain. Like, I can talk about something, but I don't really have anything else to say for now. Oh, wait. I have an idea. So I just talked to my dog. And I want to talk about my uncle. My Uncle Jeremy. I swear, he was a dog in his past life. And I think dogs like my dog, well, my mom's dog, it makes sense that my uncle was a dog in his past life. Because every single dog that he's with, they'll love him. No dog hates him or doesn't like him. Every single dog he's near, they'll love him. So yeah. But I'm gonna get off here. Bye, like and subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. Please like and subscribe. I already said that. But please subscribe, I need some subs. Adios, amigos.